Hello guys, how are you all? Hope you are doing good. In this video, I'm going to explain you about locals window in Visual Studio. Okay, locals window is a window. Locals window is a window which is useful, very helpful while debugging the code. Okay, I will explain you what all the features we have which are regularly used in locals window. So before that, let me attach the code to the some process in the Visual Studio and then in the front end, and let me trigger the debugging, then I will explain locals window. So this is the front end. I will trigger a report and attach debugging point to that data provider class responsible for that report generation data. Okay, let me trigger one report, and before that let me attach this to the process. Attach to process, and then search for W3 WP or IIS, whichever you have. Okay, now we have attached, and let me trigger the report. Sorry, I haven't selected anything, I think. Let us see. Okay, anyways, it came here. So in here I'm using the print management to trigger some debugging process. Okay, where is my... Okay, here is the debugging point. Here is the debugging point I have created, and you see here, as soon as the debugging started, we can see some windows here, locals window. Now let us examine what this local window is all about. Okay, let me pin this so that we'll see that side by side during the execution. So here we have some interesting things here. Here we see two entries here. One is this and other one is purchase order header. Let's see what this is. This is the class object, the whole instance of this class. What is this class? Purchase order DP. That is this. So whatever the variables we declare here will be shown in the will be shown in this. Let us see. Vend purchase order general, right? You will find it here and its value also. Where is that? Vend purchase order jar, you see here, and also see this vend purchase confirmation request jar. Go to the P, purchase confirmation request jar, purchase confirmation request jar. Not only that, you will be able to see the data inside it. This seems a table, and if you expand this, you will see the data here. Right now it is just initialized, no data has been loaded here. We can see all the values are null. So whatever the variables that are inside within this class will be shown as part of this keyword. And coming to our execution, our method, inside this method we have only one variable, no other variables. That's why it is showing this variable here. And you see the value here, it is null because we haven't come here yet and we didn't insert any value here. Just right click, just click on F10, and now you see something has been changed and also few other things have been added. I will explain these things just a moment after explaining this. Okay, you see no data, it changed from null to no data selected. Null to no data selected means the just object is created but no data has been added here. Okay, now coming to what these were not there before, but now somehow these appeared here in the locals window. What are these? You see, palm purchase order contract. From this method we executed this line before coming here, right? So this returned something, that is this palm purchase order contract returned this value. You can see the return value in the locals. It returned this rec ID and this false 000 value, and also after this palm rec ID also returned something. Palm rec ID returned this 564371. The returned values are shown here. Find jar rec ID. Find jar rec ID. This is a method call, right? This returned purchase order. That also data you can see. This is nothing but the purchase order. Okay, I don't want to confuse you furthermore. Let's concentrate on the variables actually present in this. Okay, this is the variable, right? You see, no data has been loaded except just created the instance. Now, coming here, you click on F10, F10, F10. See, the values have been changed because this method call has just been executed and this method has loaded some data into this header and it has been updated with this. Okay, this has been updated with the values. This is all about locals mostly, but the scope of these variables in the locals window is where the execution method is. That means you are inside this method, right? All the variables inside this method only will be shown wherever the execution is. That means if the execution goes to another method, the previous session is gone. So now I'm going to another method. This is another method call. Now I'm clicking on F11 so that we came to this method. Now you see the variables are changed. Don't get confused with this variable. This variable is local to this variable, this method's variable. Earlier we have different variable without underscore. These two are different. Okay, now docubrand details is related to this method. Now whatever you see in this locals window, they are local to this method. That is why it is called locals window. So the locals locals window content changes according to the method you are in. Okay, and also let's go back again. Once after finishing the execution of this, you will again go back to the previous method. Again the locals will change. Another interesting thing here is you can search data within the locals window. That means, see, let's say purchase order header is a table. Table contains data area ID, right? And I want to search some USMF. I know this value exists because I'm executing from USMF and each table has data area ID. So I'm pretty sure that this data already exists for any table. So let me search that. I just entered USMF and then clicked on enter. You see data area ID is highlighted. So local window is also capable of searching the content within the variables it is displaying. This is about locals window. Hope you like this video. Subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.